everyone, welcome to Niffer's Critters. This is Lucifer, looking absolutely gorgeous in his pretty orange self, recently shedded. Aren't you so pretty? Yes, you are. You're so lovely. Look how orange he is. We hope everybody is having a peaceful start to the new year, although we are aware that there are a lot of people in California right now having a absolutely devastating start to the new year. So we send out our love to everyone being affected by the fires in Los Angeles, and to anyone else that's having a rough start to the year for any reason. We know that life is not always perfect. Life can be downright terrible sometimes, really difficult. So if you're having a good start to the year, that's awesome. If you're having a bad start to the year, take our love, because we have endless amounts of love for you. We can't make things better, but we can at least give you something to enjoy and distract you. Right? Pretty, pretty snake. You're so cute, Lucifer. How many of you make resolutions for the new year? I normally don't, but the last 2 or 3 years I've kind of not really made resolutions, but just like intentions, I guess, of what I'd like to do for the year, or the progress I'd like to make with like my mental health and with my, any projects I'm working on. This year I'd like to upgrade my red-eared slider to a more suitable sized tank, because he has grown and what he's in is no longer big enough. To be honest, it wasn't even big enough when I moved him into it, but it's all I could manage at the time, given my circumstances. To be perfectly honest, with my red-eared slider, I would give him up if he could go to a home where he would have a better life. The problem is nobody wants turtles, so I don't know anybody who would give him a better life, and I don't know that I would succeed in finding anybody if I even tried to look. And it's mainly because I have 3 turtles, which means 3 big tanks, and I'm disabled and don't have help, so I just have not had the resources to give him the life that he needs. I was not without help and disabled when we adopted him, so life can change in an instant, as some of you probably are aware, and that can affect our animals. I've been thinking a bit about that and like what I would do if there was an emergency. The kind of emergencies we would have here, climate-wise, would be tornadoes and severe storms, but obviously any kind of emergency can happen at any time, and I've decided that I'd like to start thinking about what I would do, since I have a lot more animals than I used to. How I would gather them all up and make sure I have an emergency plan and an emergency package of things that I would need and things that they would need, just in case. I do have in my closet under the stairs, I have a space for the fur babies and for the turtles, but this was before I had snakes. But that's where I would go if we needed a tornado, if we needed to shelter from a tornado. Words are hard sometimes. But now I have more animals to consider, so yeah, that's something I need to think about in the coming months. What I do in an emergency with all my extra animals. Another thing I would like to do this year is to breed my black African house snakes if my female gets to the weight that she needs to be, and that will be my first foray into the snake breeding world. I don't know if it'll be this year or when, but eventually I'd like to get this guy a girlfriend, so I can breed him as well. But that's not urgent. He's still pretty young. I don't even think he's a year old yet. Maybe. I have no idea. How old are you, Lucy? Do you know? Do you care? No? I also need to get Sylvie, my file snake, a boyfriend at some point, but she's still really small, so that is also not an urgent thing. You are just so cute. Look at you. And then my other things that I'd like to work on this year are my housing situation, because my house is not very disability friendly. So trying to figure out how to either make it disability friendly or how to find a more suitable house. And that's just kind of been an ongoing thing, and it's been a challenge because people with disabilities don't have a whole lot of resources. And sometimes it's hard to get approved for the resources that we're even supposed to have. So that's a continued process, and my mom says that she's going to help me out with it now since I've gotten nowhere on my own. So we'll see what comes of that. But yeah, those are my intentions for the new year. Feel free to share what your intentions for the new year are, or if you have resolutions or whatever, if you have themes. I've done like a word of the year in the past, which has helped give me some like direction on things to work on. And if you celebrate the Chinese New Year, tell me about that in the comments, especially since it's the year of the snake. I want to get the Starbucks cups, but I don't know if they're still in stock. I've been really sick, so I haven't been to the store in like 4 weeks. But I might have to stop at Target and see if the Starbucks there has any in stock. You are just too cute, aren't you, Lucifer? And there's my dog in his blanket pile. How many do you have today? 1, 2, 3, 4 blankets and a sheet. I sleep on the couch and he just steals 5 blankets. My goodness, dog. You have 5 blankets and a sheet. He steals my blankets and I just let him have them because I have lots of blankets, so I rarely run out. I sleep on the couch because it's more comfortable. But also, being disabled, I don't like to sleep upstairs because, like, what if I had a fire and I needed to get out of the house quickly? I wouldn't be able to get out the 2nd floor window, so. That's one of the house issues I'm having is I have a sunroom and I'd like to turn it into a bedroom, but it's not ventilated. So trying to figure out how to get that done so I can have my bedroom downstairs. And then I can store more of my stuff downstairs as well. And then I won't need to go up and down the stairs as often as I do. Anyway, that's about all I have to say. He's just so gorgeous. I love it. It finally snowed out. Finally, it looks like winter outside, and it finally feels like winter outside. We've had a few little snowfalls in the past few days, which has been enough to finally cover all the dead grass outside, so it looks much prettier outside than it did a week ago. So anyway, I hope that you'll have a lovely day, or at least a peaceful day. Sending our love to any who need it, and we will talk to you later. Bye. Say bye, Lucy. He's too busy to say bye. You're so cute. Look at your face. All right, bye.